was supposed to take a video of making bread and I forgot. And I was supposed to take a video of making deodorant and I forgot. So I'm just going to talk about it. And my dear Aunt Sandra, this is for you because you said you don't see me enough in these videos. So I made 3 loaves of bread. Good, pretty sandwich bread. Everybody likes it. I've been ordering wheat and grinding wheat in my wheat grinder. I've been ordering 50-pound bags, and I've started baking bread like a true homestead wife. And I love this grinder. If anybody is in the market for one, it's a little pricey, but it grinds the grain really fine, which is good. Right now I'm mixing it 50-50 with unbleached white flour because transferring my family to fresh ground wheat, they say, could upset their tummies, so we're not doing it. So I've made 3 loaves of good slicing sandwich bread thanks to my Pullman baking pan. I saw this pan on that 1870s homestead YouTube. She uses this pan and I loved it so much. So you put the bread in here to rise, and then when you put it in the oven to bake it, it puts this top on it and it comes up and makes a nice sandwich slicing loaf of bread. I have 3 of these. They're wonderful. Highly recommend them. Made in the USA. And then I have for years been making my own deodorant, and I did that this morning. It's baking soda, shea butter, coconut oil, and arrowroot powder. That's it. And I use frankincense and myrrh to flavor it, so to speak. So I made 2 deodorants, 3 loaves of bread, and now I'm on to the next project.
Sheep are coming tomorrow, so I'm doing some little final things like putting my new Energizer in place. So I'm making this little battery box with my Energizer on the front of it. I can just carry this thing around and it kind of covers up the battery and makes a little weather resistance for the battery. This Energizer is very powerful and takes 2 grounding rods, and I just tested it and I'm not going to test it again for the video. It pops pretty good, but that's what you need for sheep. We don't want the sheep to get shocked, but you know, they might need once to learn because they got to stay inside the fence. We can't have them hearing thunder and freaking out and running through the fence because this stuff is really flimsy stuff. But as long as it's electrified, it's a good deterrent for animals and takes care of our animals. What else can I show you? We got some hay today. So that'll be supplemental because look at the quality of our soil. We're not gonna have nice lush grass for these guys until they go around the field 2 or 3 times and we start getting some more nutrients. If you look at this grass and then you look at all this grass up here, this is a lot greener just from running the chicken tractors over it once. It's only been on it once.
So we have 39 chickens going out to pasture. And we have to clip their wings so they won't fly over the fence. So that's what Todd and Claire are doing. Claire's catching, Todd is trimming, and the chickens are not happy about it. They're also not used to the electric fence, so they keep trying to go through it. So, big learning curve for the chickens.
Riker. You're one of the only chickens that has a name.
Yeah, this is Riker. He's the first chicken that we hatched on our own, and he was number 1, which is why he's called Riker.
If it's a he.
Yeah. There's different ways to tell the sex of your chickens, but you're supposed to do it when they're little, and we didn't, so now we're just going to wait for the roosters to turn into roosters. So Todd, you can explain what you're trimming?
We're trimming one side so they're off balance if they try to fly. We're trimming their flight wings, but you can trim all the way back here. In the wintertime, you wouldn't want to trim back here because it would take away some of their warmth.
These beige chickens are called Buff Orpington chickens. They're a dual-purpose chicken, so they are egg layers and meat chickens. So when they hit about 3 years of age and their egg production drops, we will harvest them. And in the meantime, we're hoping that some of them would set on some eggs and we can do this chicken reproduction the old-fashioned way.
You can see we trimmed those feathers. It doesn't hurt them, so there's a full wing.
You wouldn't know it didn't hurt them by the way they're
There's a
squawking.
trimmed wing.
And it is super hot here today. It's one of the hottest days we've had. It's probably 88 degrees. And it's supposed to be in the 90s for the next couple days, and it's only May. I'm gonna pan around and show everybody the sheep. Simka is sitting on the golf cart with me, wondering what the heck is happening. And there's our beautiful field. And here's our new beautiful sheep. Just grazing. That's all they do is eat. They eat all day long. We put up a tarp for a little bit of shade since it's so hot.